tonight as the Mets open a 5-game homestand with the first of 3 against the Atlanta Braves.
It's going to be a couple of veterans. Charlie at 40 years old, of course, going up against Jose Quintana, who's been around a while as well, 35 years of age. So 2 crafty veterans, if you will, tonight.
Jose Quintana sets up shop, preparing to face Ronald Acuna Jr. Quintana's dominated him over their previous meetings.
Always have to watch out for Acuna on the first pitch. He loves to cut, and he does, and he pops one up behind second base. McNeil out, Bader in, and Bader's there. 1 pitch and 1 retired for Quintana.
Ozzie Albies 7 for 13 with 2 home runs against Quintana.
He had a good changeup to strike out Albies, and he's got his first strikeout of the night. Already Quintana off to a better beginning. And now Austin Riley. And Riley swings 3-0 and lines it to left right at Nimmo, who picks it off to retire the side. Quintana gets a 1-2-3. Mets come to bat with no score.
Charlie has been excellent. He's thrown the ball really well. Sub-2 ERA, just limiting hits, limiting walks, and really just kind of staying on the aggressive end, pitching into the 6th and 7th inning each time out.
Nimmo on a 6-game hitting streak. His average up to 229, 5 homers.
2-2 to Nimmo. Swing and a miss. That time Morton went with a fastball at 95 miles an hour.
I think it surprised me, you, Brandon, and everybody in this park.
Here's Marte coming off a 2-hit game Tuesday against the Cardinals.
Marte takes a called third strike. Good fastball. Zipped over the outside corner, and Morton got Nimmo swinging and Marte looking. 2 up and 2 down.
Lindor just 6 for 44 lifetime against Morton with 1 home run.
And he strikes out the side. And each strikeout is a heavy dose of gas from the 40-year-old right-hander.
Matt Olson's kind of been the poster boy for the Braves' struggles offensively. 54 home runs last year, set a new franchise record. Just 3 home runs this year and none in the last 26 games.
So 2 outs, and here's Michael Harris.
And he gets under 1 to center field, and Bader gets behind it and puts it away to retire the side. Good start for Quintana, no score in the 2nd. Pete Alonso leads off in the home 2nd, and now after a couple of days off, back at it tonight against Charlie Morton. Curveball drilled to left field, a base hit for Alonso, and it beats Duvall and goes to the wall, and Pete will get 2 bases out of this. So he got a 3-2 curveball and was right on it. That's 3 extra base hits in his last 5 at-bats for Pete Alonso. Mets have their first base runner of the night, and J.D. Martinez will step in. Ground ball past the mound. Albies has it near the bag and throws out Martinez, but it's a productive out. It gets Alonso over to third. The runner at third. The Braves bring their infield in with Jeff McNeil at the plate. Jeff comes off a 3-hit game on Tuesday. 1 out. McNeil rarely swings 3-0, and he doesn't there, and it's ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk for Morton, who walked 5 against the Mets in 5 2/3 in his first start against them this year. So now the infield drops back to double play depth with Harrison Bader at the plate, who would be a hard guy to double up.
Here's a grounder right to Riley. He comes home. And Travis d'Arnaud applies the tag on Pete Alonso.
That's a great play from Austin right there. And so he knew his really the only play there was to get that out at home.
Beatty batting .257 with 3 homers and 13 runs batted in.
This is his 26th pitch here in the 2nd inning. 3-2. Got him. He went to Old Faithful. The curveball to take care of Brett Beatty. And he gets out of the jam.
So Acuna's not hitting home runs yet. He has just 2 home runs through 135 at-bats after hitting 41 last year.
He sends this to straightaway center field, and you can kiss this baby goodbye. Long gone. Ronald Acuna Jr. gives Atlanta a 1-0 lead. 461 feet.
That ball was timed up perfectly. Just as soon as we're talking about it, he put a swing on this thing and drilled this ball to dead center. He turned that ball into a souvenir so fast.
No doubter, and Atlanta is out in front. Ozzie Albies hits his high to left. Nimmo drifts back. He looks up, and that is gone. Back to back. First Acuna, now Albies, and it's 2-0 Atlanta.
Just like that, 2nd time through the order. These Braves hitters aren't that good. They took what Quintana gave them the first time around and said, try it again. Try it again, we'll see what happens.
So again, Riley's not a guy I'd expect to run, not with a power threat in Matt Olson, however badly he's been struggling lately at the plate. But these walks have a habit of becoming much more expensive for the Mets.
And this won't help. Matt Olson deep to right center. It is gone. scores for the Braves here in the top of the third. And nobody deserves to round the bases more than Matt Olson. His last homer was over a month ago on April 7th.
So Duvall's been on twice. Alonso holding the runner on. Here's Michael Harris, the lefty. Quintana set. Now the 1-1. Bouncing ball toward first. Alonso fields. Looks to second. Fires. The ball pops out of Lindor's glove. And Duvall is safe. Harris is also safe at first because there was no return throw. And to show his frustration at himself, Lindor takes the ball, which is a dead ball, and fires it into the crowd. First and second, nobody out. Here's d'Arnaud.
3-2 coming. d'Arnaud hits it hard to third, a chance for two. Beatty to McNeil and on to first. Low throw handled by Alonso, and they turn the 5-4-3 double play.
And Pete at the end went out and ensured he got the short hop as opposed to waiting back on it. Nice play by Pete.
2-2 again. Swing and a miss. Got him with a curve in the dirt. Inning is over.
Yohan Ramirez back with the Mets after a stint in Baltimore. Pitched for 3 games for the Mets earlier in the season. Strike 3 call got him looking at a fastball. And so Ozuna does strike out.
2 down in the top of the 6th inning.
And Harris foul tips it. Nito holds that one for strike 3. And it's a strong inning for Yohan Ramirez. 1-2-3 with a couple of strikeouts. Mets down 4-0. They've managed just 2 hits over 6 against Charlie Morton, who's still out there for the 7th. And Francisco Lindor clubs one to deep right. Forget that. That is way out of here. Into the second deck. Francisco Lindor gets the Mets on the board in the bottom of the 7th, his 7th home run of the season. And it's now 4-1 Atlanta. 10 RBIs in his last 7 games for Francisco Lindor, whose bat has come alive.
Led off with a fastball in his first at bat. Led off with a curveball and plenty of curveballs in his second at bat. And he was sitting on a heater and got one up in the strike zone.
1 out and 1 on. Here's Olson, who hit a 2-run homer back in the 3rd. Beatty tracking that foul ball all the way to the tarp, and he leads over and he made the grab. Oh, wow, what a play. Tagging and going to second is Riley, but Brett Beatty with a highlight play. Going up and over the tarp to make the catch on the foul pop-up by Olson. That was tremendous.
But he's really starting to come into his own in his sophomore campaign. Marcell Ozuna, left field, that drops in front of Nimmo. Austin Riley, though, held up as that ball was hit so hard by Ozuna that Riley didn't have a chance to score.
1-0 to Duvall. Swinging a bouncer back to the mound. Grabbed by Hauser, reaching to his right. He underhands to first in time. Side retired. No runs. A hit 2 left.
And now A.J. Minter takes over here in the bottom of the 8th.
1-2, big swing and a miss. Got him with a changeup.
Minter goes with a changeup there. He retires Harrison Bader, and there's 1 out. Well, A.J. Minter's making things look pretty easy right now. Another changeup. This one gets Taylor 2 away. Let's see if he can strike out the side. He does. 96. He gasses him on the top shelf. Bader, Taylor, and Nito all down swinging.
So now the Mets are down to their final out. Alonso, the batter, he takes second on defensive indifference. Alonso has a home run in 5 career at bats against Iglesias, and he pulls that one into left field, a base hit. Marte to third. They'll wave him around. The throw will go to second, and the Mets will get the tying run to bat in the 9th. Alonso's second hit of the day, drives in his 20th run of the year. It's now 4-2, and J.D. Martinez will get a crack. And now Martinez drives it deep left field, right down the line, but it goes foul. J.D. Martinez bidding for his first home run as a Met, and he hit it out of sight, but fouled by about 20 feet.
And a 3-2 pitch. In the air, left center. This should do it. Harris is there. He's got it. And the Braves have the series opener against the New York Mets. And congratulations to Raisel Iglesias, his 200th career save.